Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my November favorites, and I have a lot of stuff this month. Tons of beauty favorites. Since the Sephora sale, I've been able to try out so much makeup that I wanted to try out. So obviously I purchased things that I thought I would like, and we have a ton that I have absolutely loved this past month. Plus my randoms this month are so good. I can't even get over them. I actually want to start off with my randoms first, but I'm holding back. So stay tuned for my lifestyle favorites, things other than makeup, because quite frankly, those have taken over my month as well. I love every single one. I'm looking at them. They're just so good. Like, I want to play or read you right now. Amazing, amazing book, amazing game. I'm gonna actually start off with the tools that I've been loving, because we do have brushes, an eyelash curler, which I got one from Tweezerman, and I will link the exact one down below. It's just their original one, I think, but I needed a new one. My old ones, I'd be able to clamp the ends together, and if you can't do that, you get a better curl. So I've heard and can attest that that's true, because wow, what a difference. Eyelash curler that actually can get enough curl behind it to really curl my lashes. It's been night and day to me having a new eyelash curler, and this one was fairly affordable, so highly recommend the Tweezerman one. I have the Shiseido, I have the Surratt, I have a bunch of different really popular eyelash curlers, but this one was affordable and it works. So highly recommend a new eyelash curler if you haven't invested in one in a while like me. And then I do have a bunch of brushes. I've been really loving the dual-ended one I picked up during the Sephora sale from Patrick Ta, and it's his blush brush, but you can see I've been using mine for bronzer, cream and powder. Huge fan of dual-ended brushes, as I'm sure you all know. Just a really good one I've been utilizing in my everyday makeup, and just makes for such a quick application, and I can really get my makeup done fast with dual-ended brushes. It's one of my keys. So if you're looking for a really good one that you could use for both liquid and powder, can be blush, bronzer, foundation even, this one's really nice. And then I've been loving the brushes from BK Beauty and Nikki LaRose. It's a whole set. I really love these because they're so different for BK Beauty, both in terms of the fibers used and just the different shapes. I think it's a great addition to the BK Beauty brush line, and one that you can really get multi-use from all these brushes. I just think they're the perfect shapes for an all-in-one sort of pack if you just want to pick up one brush set. I think Nikki did such a good job at these, so definitely go check them out if you're interested. I've been really enjoying them. As you can see, all of mine are completely dirty, so I need to wash my brushes. But what else is new? I've been using these so much. I don't know where to bounce to. My lip category is like half my video. I'm gonna start with probably my favorite makeup item. It's so hard to choose, but this one really, it's so multi-use for me. It's a really great kit. You can get it on Sephora, which I did also want to mention in my monthly favorites video, that on December 1st, Sephora's having a 20% off for all coupon. It's a one-time use. I'll have all the details below. I only know a little bit. I know it starts December 1st, and you can only use the code one time. So save your purchases until then. This is one of those things that I highly recommend. It's a kit from Refi. It comes with a cream blush in the shade Cherry, and then it comes with a red lip pencil and also a red gloss. So the blush is so pretty. I use these in my everyday makeup, and yes, I've been doing a red lip for every day. It is so beautiful. I force myself to do different lip combos for content, but for everyday wear, I've been using this lip combo. So the blush is so pretty. I love it. It's really easy to work with. It can go on top of a fully set face, no problem. It's not sheer or patchy. It's a really nice formula, and it looks super natural on the skin. So don't be scared of a red blush. That one honestly looks so natural. Just go watch my everyday makeup routine. You can see, like, it just looks beautiful. And then for the lip liner in red, it's more of a pink leaning red, which is super pretty. And then for the gloss, it is a sheer red, but if you blend out your lip line and put on the gloss, it makes for the most perfect lip, and I show you exactly how to do that. I just feel like this is such an easy way to wear red without it being bam in your face, matte lip, drying out, destroying your lip, because honestly, most red lips I do end up drying out my lips, and this has been such a good one for me. I can wear red, and it just look really soft. It's like a soft red. It's just so perfect for the makeup I'm loving right now, and especially festive for like this season. It's just so good. And then I've also been really enjoying the shade Endless Cacao from Makeup Forever for their lip liners. You can also use these as eye pencils as well, but it's a really nice cool brown, which has been just working out for all the looks I do that are cooler lately, which I've been really into. I also love Wherever Walnut, Anywhere Caffeine, all those really popular ones, and this is just another one that I'm adding to my love affair with this formula. And they're really cool because you can also use these as eyeliners as well if that's something you want to do. I use these as lip liners, but they are multi-use and are marketed as a multi-use product. And then I've been really into lip tints, and I'm wearing one today. I've always hated stains for my lips, but these ones are so pretty, and they're also multi-use. You can actually wear these as a cheek stain as well. However, I much prefer these on the lips, and I'm sure all of you have heard of the Benetint from Benefit before. It is a classic stain that is red, and I don't reach for this one as much as the other ones. The only one that I'm actually missing is, I think it's called Go-Go Tint, but the one that I've been really loving is the Flora Tint, and that's what I have on my lips today. It is a rose shade, and if you haven't been following my channel, I'm just literally obsessed with rosy tones right now. Anything with rose in it. Here are all the shades. I will try and swatch them for you, but they are a stain, so it's kind of hard to swatch, but I am wearing Flora Tint on my lips, which is rosy, and they just have a bunch of different colors. Even if you like not so traditional red like the Benetint, but one that's more orange base, which is super pretty for holiday season, the Love Tint is really, really nice as well. So highly recommend these. Even if you are fearful of stains, then they cling and dry out your lips. These ones don't. They're super thin. I think I said this already, but I much prefer them on my lips than my cheeks. It's just more user-friendly for me. So I haven't been really using these for cheek stain just because that's not my preference, but for lips, they're A+ for me. They're just so good. And I like that whatever lip product I'm wearing, say my gloss does wear off, I'm not going to have a weird ring of my lip liner around my lips. I have a little bit of a stain on my lips, so it's kind of more blended and it wears better throughout the day. So I just like that for daily wear, for my lips to just look normal throughout the day as things wear off, because I'm really bad at actually reapplying anything. As soon as I apply something in the morning, and if it's not wearing throughout the day, I'm typically not the one to reapply anything. When it's gone, it's gone. And then I got the Refi glosses in Blush and Fawn, which is like the red gloss. I almost poked myself in the eye with that. Like getting too excited for this. So I got Fawn and I got Blush. Fawn has more of a brown base, and I got it because of Jess Hunt. It looks so good on her. And then Blush, it was described as the most pink of the tints that Refi does. So that's why I picked it up. So we got Blush and Fawn, both really pretty. Both I've worn in videos, so you would have seen them. And then I got these in PR, and I think I might actually like these better. I haven't heard anyone talk about these though. Have you heard about these? They're from Nude Sticks, and they're the Nude Skin Hydropeptide Lip Butter Shea and Avocado. And they look like this. They have a colored packaging to them. And I got this in a little trio, which hopefully they still have because the colors are beautiful. But I've been really using Candy Kiss a lot. Have that on my lips right now. And it has a sweet mint scent to it, which is my favorite. I love mint around the mouth, but with that sweetness, it just makes it that much better for me, not like pure mint. So sweet mint is like my favorite for a lip product, and these have them. Scent aside, I would have liked these more because of their formula, because I find they're even more glossy than the Refi ones or any other of these sort of lip balm products that I've personally tried on the market. They're the most glossy. We have Dolce Nude, Candy Kiss, and Sugar Plum. I just think this would be such a great stocking stuffer or gift just because they have that balm formula, but they're a gloss. They're easy to wear. I feel like anyone would be happy to get this for Christmas because they just are really easy to wear colors, and they're so pretty. They taste and smell so good, and I just absolutely love them. And they kind of have this similar sort of pigment to the Refi ones in the sense that they're like a medium sheerness, but when you blend them out, they do lose a little bit of that pigment, so they're not as scary in color. If you just want like a sheer wash of color, that's kind of what they do. So Very glossy though. So they are my preference for this sort of lip balm formula that's on the market right now that is supposed to be really glossy. I think they do it the best. And I was just shocked because I haven't heard anyone talk about these. So highly recommend the ones from Nude Sticks if you're looking for a gloss. I have 2 blushes here. We have the Givenchy Prism Libra blush in 3 Coral. This one is so pretty, and Babs Beauty made me buy this. She made it look so good, and I love it too. It is a coral, but it has a glow to it. It's so flattering. If you're similar to my skin tone, get the coral one. It is made for us. It is so, so pretty. And then even more than that one, for me, I've been really loving this color, and I'm wearing it now. It is the Dior Rosy Glow blush in Rosewood rose theme. I have it on my cheeks today. It is so stunning, and it has more pigment than the pink and coral one that Dior came out previous. I love that about it, and it just looks so smooth. It is the perfect color for this time of year. I've just been reaching for this so much, and highly recommend if you're wanting a Dior blush. I love this one. I might actually like this more than the pink and coral. And that's saying a lot because I've put a dent in those. So I love this so much. I'm so happy I decided to pick it up. It was one of those products I was like, do I really need it? Yes, I needed that. I love it. It looks so good on the cheeks. I'm obsessed with this color. I hope you guys see what I'm seeing. It just is so flattering, and I feel like suits my skin tone, and the depth of it is perfect. It's just everything about it I absolutely love. It's so good. And then I had a repurchase for a video idea, and I already have more products that I really want to continue that series. And this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. I picked it up during the Sephora sale, just figuring I wanted to try it after like 10 years of not using this. And I'm so happy I did. This is incredible. The only thing that I don't like about it, which I was worried about, is it does break me out if I wear it for a few days in a row. It still does, slightly. I don't get severe acne by any means, but I do get a couple spots if I wear this too much. So that's my only issue. However, a lot of people were saying to use this as a mixer, and that's such a good idea. So I've been using this as a mixer, no issue. I just think wearing this full of a coverage of a foundation for me every day just doesn't work for my skin, but I do still love it. The finish is beautiful, and for a special occasion, if you need your makeup locked on, you want something matte, full coverage, nothing beats this foundation. It is so good. I'm so happy I tried it after so long. And then I picked up another complexion product. It's the Dior Forever Skin Correct Concealer. Love this. Got the shade 2WO in this, and it's perfect for my skin tone. I'm actually wearing the foundation today, and the color for me is off. However, I still think the foundation is beautiful. I'm not sure where my placement of that foundation is. I don't know if it's a top 10, so I didn't include it in a favorites because I could think off the top of my head a bunch of other foundations I'd purchase over that one. So I'm just like, is it really a favorite? I think it looks pretty. I don't know. I need to test it more and honestly get my perfect foundation shade because right now I don't have it. But the concealer for me is perfect. If the foundation was this color, I would be so thrilled. I've actually been using this concealer as foundation. Also as concealer, it's just so good. The finish is beautiful. Enough coverage, looks natural, wears well, everything checks all the boxes. So I've personally been loving the concealer more than the foundation, but I'll have to get my right shade just so that I confirm that. But I still think regardless of shade, the formula of this for me is a lot better than the foundation. I'm really leaning towards the concealer, so I had to mention it here, but I need to figure out where this falls in my concealer ranking because it is very, very good, but I need to compare it next to a couple other concealers where I'm thinking it falls for me to kind of figure that out. And speaking of rankings, that just reminded me, I started a different affiliate link company, ShopMy, and they have this ability to have a page with all your favorites, and it looks like all the products are on a shelf. My kids were sick all last week, so I took the time and was just working on my page for you guys. So I'll have that link below in case you want to see. I put my top 10s. I'm still working on putting all of them there. And then I even went into like a skincare category, hair care. I have a fragrance category. For things I haven't even mentioned on my channel, I started doing a morning skincare routine, a nighttime skincare routine, and just linking all the products that I use. I just thought it was so helpful because you can visually see the products, and I'm such a visual person. So the setup of this is just so nice for me because everything's just all in one place. So if you guys find that useful, I'll definitely keep updating that for you. I'm just kind of trialing it right now to see. I personally am really drawn to this setup, but I wanted to link it and see how you guys feel. So I will put my favorites. I have an everyday makeup routine on there. I just put all the products that I'm using and loving into categories. I have my Korean skincare category. I literally tried to think of all the categories I knew you guys would want to see and just broke it down for you by my shelves. Really user friendly and set up nicely, but I wanted to mention that in this video just in case you're curious of those kind of things. It's just like a nice little feature, I feel. So the link will be below for you guys to check out. They are affiliate links. You don't have to buy anything through my links. You can just simply look at the information I have. But if you do choose to click on a link and purchase, that's where I make commissions. So thank you in advance if you do decide to do that. But if you just want to use it as a reference point, by all means, I think it's super helpful in that sense. So if you're visual like me, perfect place to go check out. And then for eyeliner, I got another one of the Makeup by Cheryl ones in soft brown. It's so beautiful. I compared this in my Sephora haul update next to Perfect Brown if you want to see the comparison. But this one is more of a warm brown. Look at that. It's so creamy and even pigmentation. The formula of these are unreal. I love them so much. I need to go back and pick up the black one because I have both the browns. I have like a plum and a blue, but I don't think they carry them anymore. And they do definitely have a black, so I need to go get that with 20% off. And then for my random category, we have fragrance, skincare, book, game. For fragrance, this will come as no surprise to you, but we have the new one from Letta. It is 18 Vanilla Nera. This smells like a spicy vanilla, perfect for the season we're in. It is such a good fragrance. I still personally love 22 Oris more, but this is so well done. And if you like a gourmand leaning, I wouldn't eat this though, but gourmand leaning vanilla spice, you would love this. I smell predominantly vanilla in here, just with that spicy element, and it's smooth. The best way to describe this is smooth. And if you smell this, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it's so good. I did a whole video on this though that describes it a whole lot better. I went into detail about it there. But I had to mention it in my favorites because I've been using this every day since I've gotten it. So I love it so much. For skincare, this is fairly recent addition. I think I shared this on my Instagram and I really wanted to put it to the test. They had some really good claims for this product that got me excited. I'll have to look up exactly what they were, but it was saying that you're gonna pretty much get in a few days results with this product for sensitive skin. So this is from Dermalogica. It's their stabilizing repair cream with ceramide building complex plus Cica. It's a barrier repairing moisturizer. And you guys know I was on this whole journey of barrier repair. However, this I feel like really has taken the redness out of my skin. And for when I'm using my retinols or exfoliating now, I feel like this is one of those products that using it nightly, for me at least, has really helped me with sensitivity to those when I typically would be, but not to the point of my barrier being destroyed. So this is just a really good way to keep it in check, I feel like, because I've been using actives again now. And it's so soothing. And the best thing that I can describe this is if you're familiar with the Ren Evercalm line, it's like that. It feels honestly like that. It's almost cooling sensation on my skin and just the consistency of it as well. How it feels, how my skin looks like after using it. I feel like it's very similar to that. So if you really like that like me, you're gonna love this. Honestly, for my sensitive skin people out there, this is a really great one to check out from Dermalogica. I highly recommend. I've had really good success. Skincare is one of those things that I don't talk about too often for products, but lately, since I have repaired my skin barrier, I've really discovered some fantastic things that have been working for me, because it's one of those things I had to really learn that works for myself, because skin is so personal. So I could be saying like this for sensitive skin and you don't have sensitive skin. You don't need to even worry about it. I do. So we're all different, but that's one of those things that works for me. And then I have a game and a book. The book came out first and then the game came a week later. And I've been trying to balance them both, but it's been hard. I love both so much. So I'm just like conflicted in my mind to the point where I won't do either because I want to do both. Does that make sense? It's only happened a few days. And then I just go to bed because I'm just like, why can I not decide what I'm going to do? Anyways, the book is Iron Flame. It's the second edition to Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros, I think her name is. And this book I pre-ordered. I pre-ordered it on Amazon. So I think if you did that, you got the Black Pages one, which is super cool. So I love this book. I haven't read too much of it yet, not even a third of the way done, but it is just as good as the first. And I love this series. So if you like fantasy, or even if you don't, that's the perfect intro fantasy. That series, start with Fourth Wing, that's the second one, but the perfect intro to fantasy. I think people who don't even like fantasy would love that book. I recommended it to my best friend who was anti-fantasy, and I was at one point too. She fell in love, and she's already done the second one before even me, and I was the one who introduced her. So it is so good. I highly recommend checking it out. It just takes you away, and it's just a world different, and you can get lost in it. It's just a really good series to read if you want to escape for a little bit. And then for the last thing I have here, it's a game, and this has been available on PlayStation for quite some time. However, it just came to Nintendo Switch. I'm a Nintendo girl. I love Nintendo games. This is Hogwarts Legacy. Again, I say how I don't like fantasy, yet here I am. This is me in my life right now, reading fantasy books and playing fantasy games. So this has been really fun. I don't like it as much as Zelda. I'm Zelda all day, every day. However, it has been really entertaining. I just find it a little bit more challenging, which I don't want to be frustrated when I play a game, but I have gotten to some points where I'm like, what is going on in this? But it's been really fun regardless, once I can actually get past it. And there's literally so much you can do in this that it's almost overwhelming. But I've managed to balance it all somehow, but there's so much you can do in this game. And if you're a fan of Harry Potter, you would love this. I'm not even the biggest Harry Potter fan. I do enjoy it, but I love that game. It is so immersive and so good. But that is everything for my beauty, books, and lifestyle this month. I hope you guys enjoyed this month's monthly favorites. I will be doing a December one. However, the best of beauty is coming up soon. So that's going to be probably mid-December, I'm feeling. I'll probably film that for you guys. This year has just been so amazing for releases for me for makeup. That video, I'm going to really have to nail it down to the best of the best. Otherwise, we're going to be here for 2 days straight. I hope you enjoyed this month's monthly favorites. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video, for spending some time with me today. If you've not already, I would absolutely love for you to subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell to be notified of all my future videos, and I will see you guys in my next one.